previous episode, we saw how Ava overheard the conversation of the organizers and decided to retrieve the data with the help of Richard and broke into the server room. Now let's continue with the story and see what happens next. After Ava and Richard successfully retrieved the data of the participating horses, they quickly manage to escape from the server room and start heading towards Richard's apartment. On the way back, Ava calls Nicholas and Alia and asks them to meet at Richard's place. They all gather at Richard's home as Ava explains the entire story to both of them. Nicholas gets overwhelmed by Ava's smart move. However, Alia interrupts them in between and asks everyone to stop celebrating beforehand and looks at the data they had gathered. Richard shares the retrieved data with everyone. According to the retrieved data, they found that the race was supposed to be among the horses named Jimmy, Randolph, Isabel, Juliet, and Tori. All of them had an experience of 100 races till now. Since the number of races they had participated in is equal, we should now consider the number of races won by each of them, which is mentioned in the second column of the table. The third column shows the probability of winning of each horse, and this is what will help the gang to make their final choice. Let us understand how to analyze the data. So Jimmy, the first horse in the table, has won 20 races out of 100 races. Therefore, to find its probability to win the race, we will divide the total races Jimmy had won by the total number of races it has participated in, which is, in this case, 0.20. Similarly, if we see the second horse, Randolph, it has won 15 races out of 100 races. Therefore, to find its probability to win the race, we will divide the total races Randolph had won by the total number of races it had participated in, which in this case is 15 upon 100, which is equal to 0.15. Same calculations goes on with the remaining horses as well. However, the total number of races the horse had participated in will be the same for each horse, that is 100, which is because they all had participated in 100 races till now. Let's see how they evaluate the data and use probability to make their selection. To make the final decision, they started applying the concepts of random experiment and sample spacing. Here, random experiment, that is the experiment whose outcome is unknown, is which horse would win the race. Sample space, or the list of all the possible outcomes, comprises of any horse that would win, so sample space is S is equals to Jimmy, Randolph, Isabel, Juliet, and Tori. Now, according to the data they found in the system, it was clear that Isabel has the highest probability of winning. Therefore, probability that Isabel will win is equal to favorable outcome upon total outcome. Here, favorable outcome is the number of races won by Isabel, which is equal to 35. And total outcomes are the total number of races, that is 100. So probability is equal to 35 upon 100, which is equal to 0.35. They all decide to bet on Isabel, and everyone agrees. The next morning, they inform the organizers about their choice and confirm Isabel as their bet. We'll now have to see if all the risk and trouble they took was worth it or not. Will they get any advantage of breaking the security, or will their efforts go completely waste? All your questions will be answered in the next episode, where you will see if their decision of Isabel is right or not, and how well she performs. So stay tuned to know more. If you liked the story and understood the concept, please leave a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such innovative content.